My name's Kevin. I want to introduce our first segment of Coach's Corner with Bryan. We have started this for a reason to try to get people's opinions out about table hockey, and such, and try to have an opinion corner like they do even on the real Coach's Corner. I want to introduce Bryan.
Nice to meet you.
Head Coach Bryan of the Lightning, which plays CAGA, during the fall through spring season. And I would like to ask you, what do you like table hockey for? What's your interest into the sport?
Basically, just to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for personal gain or stats. Just to have fun.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll be, believe it or not, you'll be getting a trophy here for 500 games played here over the last. Yep, you will be getting an award there for a milestone award, which you got last year. There'll be 3 other players will be getting a milestone award also. But the thing, the 500 games, that's a lot of games they're playing there, Bryan.
Yeah, I didn't know. Time goes quick.
Yeah, it's been about what, 4 years now, huh? At least.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.5 years.
4.5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you've been playing table hockey for how long?
Since 1970.
Mm. What was your game you played on?
The first game I played on was, I believe it was the Monroe.
Monroe, the Tin Man or
The
Bobby
Tin
Hull?
Man. The Tin, yeah.
Oh, really? So you were one of the really early starters.
Yeah.
And how were you back then? Did you enjoy playing it, or you had a lot of competition? Won any championships back then, or?
No, we just basically neighborhood kids. We would play.
Mm-hmm.
No tournaments or anything of that. We just played, and a lot of people didn't like to play because I would beat them.
Oh, really? So it was hard to get competition.
Yeah, people just kind of like shy away. If I wanted to play, well, now that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I played that particular game. Then Stiga, first experience with Stiga was back in '71.
Oh, 71. Was it like the same Stiga game that they have now?
First experience with Stiga was back in '71.
Oh, 71. Was it like the same Stiga game that they have now, or was it different?
No. This Stiga game, you can say it's a bit cheapened as far as structure and the way it was made. It was more of a solid game. It was a heavier game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a one-piece game.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have the skin on the ice. It was just one piece of solid plastic with the rods. The rods were a heavier plastic too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a totally different game. I think that's when they started coming over here to the United States. It was around 70, maybe 71. But you didn't see a lot of them. Certain sporting goods stores carried them. Then you started seeing them in the regular stores like Toys R Us, Kmart,
Mm-hmm.
Hudson's, or whatever, But it didn't catch on pretty, that good. Coleco did.
Oh, Coleco did back in the 70s, right?
Yeah, Coleco. Everybody wanted NHL teams, and Stiga had European teams, Swedish teams. Nobody knew about them. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was going to ask you then. So why did you get back into Stiga back in the last decade there, back around 2007, 2008? You were we're in the DTHL. You showed up. How did you get back into table hockey?
Just was thinking about it one day, and I Googled, see if anybody had any leagues, and first league was DTHL, and put my name on the list and got called.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about your progression in table hockey right now? Do you think you have improved more than you expected, or did you meet any goals since you have been joining CAGA?
Yeah. I mean, I don't practice, but I'm just basically here for camaraderie and having fun. Not really worried about stats. You always like to do your best, but it's basically how you play the game.
We have played in several tournaments already. You played at least in 2 Detroit tournaments,
Right.
snack tournaments.
Right.
And did you feel like you have gotten any satisfaction winning beating particular people or running as far as you could in the stats, winning anything?
Well, competition's always good. It's a measuring stick on how far you came and how far you still have to go. But I just don't take it that seriously like some people do.
Mm.
I'm just out there to have fun. Most people, or I shouldn't say most people, a lot of people out there for stats and self-gratification, and that's not me.
Well, you still have won your 3 trophies there for most improved team. You sort of go up and you go down sometimes there, and you have won 3 hard trophies, which in CAGA is our representation of the most improved team. And the things, this season is going to be Hitman Mike. He won it this season here, but I have a feeling that who knows, you might be up for another upswing this season because everybody's going to be fresh and trying to get back into the swing of things since we've been off all summer.
Yeah.
I do got a question here, the Coach's Corner question here. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win it this season in the fall? I mean, do you, or better yet, how about you? How do you think you're going to stack up? Do you think you'll be in the first division, or what do you think your chances are going to be for the year, or for the season here for the fall?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, season before last started off good. I ended up, I believe, 4th place, almost 3rd. And last season I fell off. But, that's how it goes. I mean, bounce here or there, I could have been very well in 4th spot.
Mm. Yeah, you've been a very solid 4th spot here since you started in the league pretty much. But I have a feeling that the Lightning here, which is your team name, there's going to be throwing plenty of bolts this season. So, anyways, I just want to have just an introduction of Coach Bryan and go and continue on for another Coach's Corner here in the next 2 weeks. Take care.